My name is Qin. This is my husband Lee. We are a bridal family. So I want to thank every one of you making the effort to come here to celebrate Jackie and Karthik's milestone. That means a tremendous amount to our family. As many of you may know, Jackie does not have any siblings or even a direct cousin. So with so many guests to witness her happiest day, I think it's a gift for her to cherish in a very long time. I'm so pleased to have this opportunity to introduce Jackie to all of you once again. So Lee and I probably the luckiest parents in the world. So Jackie definitely got the best from us. So her artistic gene and good looks come from my husband. and she's very strong and also very religion in mind, so that's from me.
Yeah. Her dance skills definitely is fun.
Oh, no. I don't have, the reason I come here to talk is I cannot dance. So Daddy did a good job. So what she has accomplished so far always make her parents proud. So I'm pretty sure she will go far in life. And sometimes I got a little bit nostalgic, and then thinking about how she matured, year to year, step by step. That seems just yesterday. So without a doubt, coming to GT was the best decision ever for Jackie. So not only did she build up the strong foundation to pursue her career in aerospace industry, but also she found the significant others to start a family with. And then we are truly impressed how these two manage their relationship carefully in the past 7 to 8 years. This takes a lot of maturity, understanding, and effective communication. They always put each other before themselves. So they set a very good example to some people like me, even 30 plus years in the marriage. Lee and I, we both love Karthik. This is not just Jackie chose him. Karthik was just a genuine, well-mannered young man. So kudos, and I want to shout out to Charu and Shweta, did a wonderful job to raise the kids. So Karthik gained my immediate approval. When I met him at GT Campus in May, do you remember the day? In May 2018. So we got to know him more through many times travel to South. We found out these two will match each other perfectly. So they both has very strong work ethics, and then they just deeply care their family and friends. They also enjoy natural hiking. So all the names of national park on your table, that's the one they visit together and has memory with that. They're very passionate about sports and then very loyal to support their teams. So finally, Karthik, welcome to our family. And then I share the feeling with your parents. Like yesterday, when your mom said Jackie is her daughter. So when you tied a lot with Jackie, you become my son. So the only thing I ask for you tonight, in front of every people, is when Jackie, need your help, need your support. So please continue to support her anyway, give her some patience if wherever has some emotional turbulence. So That's the reason we say that is Jackie is truly the only thing we have, everything we have. So other than that, I wish you the best and many, many happy years to come.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We love you, son.
well said. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on now with the parents of our groom. Let's hear you loud out there. Charu and Sridhar.
Bai Nian Hao Hai. That means live together happily in harmony. Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sridhar, and this is my lovely wife, Charu. And as you can see, Karthik gets his good looks from his mother. And his moves from me. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for all being here to celebrate this beautiful day. Seeing this room filled with family and friends and with so much love is very heartwarming to us. Before anything else, I do want to offer shout out and thank you for some of the folks here. Shout out to Jackie's parents for, where are they? Oh, for raising such a smart, thoughtful, and loving daughter. We are so blessed. We are so blessed to welcome Jackie and her parents to our family. Shout out to my mom. She traveled. Last year we brought her here. She thought that would be my last trip to US. I'm so old, I don't want to come. But she made the effort for you, Karthik and Jackie. Thank you. Shout out to my father-in-law. He's always there. He's always very excited. He's right there holding the phone, taking video. My father-in-law. My mother-in-law who raised Karthik during his first 9 months and still lovingly calls him, guess what? Papu Kuti. So now you know a new name for him. Shout out to my sister Veena, who is not here. She couldn't come from Bangalore, but she wished she could be here. My other sister here, Nalini, over there, and Shivani, who came all the way from Japan. Where are you? Raise your hand. And Yash, oh my God. Did you know he just became an officiant only like a couple days back, and he did an excellent job. I want to hear some noise for Yash. Where is Yash? Where is Yash? Let's go, Yash. All right. Shout out to Hari over here. Okay, right there. Hari, Meena. Balaji, where are you? Oh, he's here. And Janani, she did a great job yesterday at the wedding. She tied the third knot. Karthik tied 2 knots for her Mangalya, and she tied the third one. So she had a great job yesterday. To Sadhana, where is Sadhana? Sadhana here, Arun, Akhil, and Prithvi. Right, for being an integral part of our life. Shout out to all the family. A lot of people travel all the way from all over the country, including our 51st state, Canada. Shout out to our Rise Up family right there, making a lot of noise. And to Charu Saheli group, right in the back. Hello. And a special shout out to Surya, the best man. He rocked it. Where are you? Take a bow. Let's stand up. Stand up. Make noise for Surya. And I love Emily, the maid of honor. Where is she? Let's take a bow. Let's stand up, take a bow. And to all Karthik Jackie's friends who bring so much energy, joy, and the right amount of chaos. To the league, who are Karthik childhood friends right there, who rocked his Bhangra dances, and to everyone here today. Thank you for coming here and celebrating this wonderful celebration. Now that I have thanked half of Atlanta, let me get to the real part of my speech. Today is about love, but it's much more deeper than love. Like Steve Jobs once said, life is about connecting the dots. Okay? We cannot connect the dots looking forward. We can only look back and see how they all fit together. So at any moment in time, you just follow your heart and trust that they will all connect together at the end. Okay? So when Karthik was born, we named him after Lord Kartikeya, son of Lord Shiva. And Lord Kartikeya stood for courage, wisdom, and strength. And looking back, Karthik displays all those qualities, and we're so happy for that. And what else? Sorry. But the wisest thing Karthik has done is find a gem. And more importantly, he nourished that relationship. And that gem is Jackie. Their story began at Georgia Tech when Karthik was a sophomore and Jackie was a freshman, just first week into the school. And she was like, she don't know many people here. And she said, oh, where are you from? I'm from Ohio. Like most people in Atlanta can't point out Ohio on the map. But Karthik was different. He not only knew Ohio, he knew Columbus and even Dublin, right to the very street. And Jackie's shocked. That's because he visited every year. He used to go to his favorite aunt sitting over there, and it all started because of her. So they lived like a mile away from her parents. So Karthik knew everything, and she was very impressed, and that's where the first strand of connection began. Okay? Then came the other connections, their love for nature, hiking, national park, fitness, and adventure. At that time, they were just two students having fun, right? Enjoying everything, doing together. But today, looking back, you can see how life was quietly connecting the dots for you. Jackie has been amazing from the start. As a child, she was a figure skater and disciplined and graceful. She is very creative, thoughtful, and tonight you get to see her design skills displayed on the calligraphy outside and on the flower, the setup, the table setup. She and her mom put together everything. She couldn't think of anybody else who can do a better job than herself. And look at the outcome. But it doesn't stop there. She's also one of the smartest engineers at Lockheed Martin. She's kicking ass over there. Got promoted a couple times, right? Oh my God. We are so proud of you, Jackie, and we love you with all our hearts. Together, Karthik and Jackie are everything a family hopes for. They share values, kindness, health, adventure, friendship, and laughter. They support each other. They challenge each other and bring out the best in each other. You can see it in how they talk, how they hold each other, and how they dream together. So Karthik and Jackie, here's my wish for you. Stay very playful, stay foolish, keep laughing at small things, be childish in the best ways possible, be each other's safe place. Every day connect with each other's hearts. support each other, and never take each other for granted. And everything else will fall in place. You two have hit the jackpot in finding one another. Keep nurturing it. So let us raise a glass. If I can find a glass. Let me raise it. All right. Let us raise a glass to love, to family, to friendship, and to lifetime of dots that will continue to connect in more beautiful ways than you can imagine.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up, please, for the parents of our groom.
I just have to say before starting the real part of my speech, I was so nervous you were going to steal a lot of my points in here, and you'll see why. So I was a little bit on the edge of my seat, but don't worry, I love a creative challenge. So, anyways, hi everyone. My name is Emily, and I have the privilege of being Jackie's maid of honor and lifelong best friend. And I met Jackie pre-Karthik, or BK, before Karthik, back in elementary school when she first moved to this Dublin, Ohio that you speak of. At the time we met, we actually both were figure skating, as Sridhar already said. But I promptly quit the year after meeting Jackie because I realized how much more talented she was at it. And I just felt pretty good, being by her side because she was already an amazing artist and smart and popular. So I was just happy to be there. And having known Jackie for so long, I felt pretty prepared when Jackie asked me to be her maid of honor. We've done a lot together. There's a lot of moments we've shared that brought us closer together. For example, we joined forces to convince our moms to let us to go to Chicago together on our first big girl trip because we were 18 and individual now, we could do that. We also subjected some of our high school peers to doing cartwheels every hour on the hour until about 4 a.m. after a Sadie Hawkins dance. And I have also had some good practice already being at her side as a right-hand man. She was president of NHS, National Honor Society, and I was her VP. And if you couldn't tell from that statement, or don't know Jackie and Karthik already, Jackie and I also have a shared interest in overachieving, both then and now. So, our overachieving did pay off. Eventually, we found ourselves moving to college in Georgia. Jackie, of course, as you all know, went to Georgia Tech, and I was just down the road at Emory. And as these two Ohio Buckeyes were getting used to life as Georgia Peaches, we would share important updates with each other, friends, how hard classes were, how much harder her classes were, any extracurriculars, like her new job at the CRC or their gym. And this is when I first heard about this really nice coworker of hers named Karthik, who knew where Dublin, Ohio was. Yes! For my Dublinites out there, I think I can call that the Dublin difference. If you get it, you know. All right, that's, again, the improvise was good. In case any of you didn't know this about Karthik and Jackie's first meeting, Karthik skipped chapter from his fraternity to train Jackie. Yeah, and Jackie was so flattered by this gesture that she decided to return the favor by not forming a full sentence. And so maybe you could all say that from day one, Karthik left her speechless. Don't worry, they figured out how to talk to each other. And then she would talk to me about him. And the spring of our freshman year, Jackie had told me that Karthik had invited her to Lambda Chi's fraternity formal. And it was on that trip that Karthik and Jackie decided to make things official and begin dating. And so their story begins. Since then, as you know, Sridhar already spoiled my thunder, but they spent years traveling together, hiking amazing sites, and of course, hyping each other up at powerlifting. Their story has unfolded into something that a lot of us can only dream of having, And there's truly something magical about how they lift each other up. And I do mean literally, ask them how much they can lift. When Karthik told me he was finally going to be popping the question to Jackie, I was obviously very excited. Part of my role in helping to pull this off was to somehow inconspicuously invite her to get her nails done, but she'd never ever gotten her nails done before. So we sort of had the guise of, they had this upcoming Christmas card photo shoot, but I was still pretty nervous to ask Jackie to get her nails done because it just felt so obvious about what was happening. But luckily, one of the things that I really adore about Jackie is how trusting she is. And so I could use that to my advantage, and she was willing to trust that I just wanted to get our nails done for fun with our moms, just for fun. And the engagement went according to plan, apart from Karthik getting the knee of his dress pants all muddy when getting down on a knee. But I took this as affirmation that he really was willing to get down and dirty for Jackie. So, throughout their engagement, naturally, a lot of questions have come up about the logistics, this beautiful ceremony that's been put together, and questions about how Jackie and Karthik view their relationship. And during our bachelorette trip, we even quizzed Karthik to answer some questions about Jackie just to double check they really knew each other after like 7 years, just in case. From the first question that we asked, Karthik absolutely read Jackie's mind when he answered her weirdest quirk. What was her weirdest quirk? And that is that she likes to sort out Sour Patch Kids by color and eat them in a certain order. But my favorite question that's been raised about their relationship during this whole process was something that didn't happen on the bachelorette trip, and Jackie had shared this with me. And it's the response to that Karthik answered. It was the response to the question directed at Karthik about how would you describe you and Jackie's relationship? And Karthik really romantically replied, "Oh, Jackie's my bro." As funny of an answer I think that is, there is a sweetness to being bestowed the honor of being someone's bro. Bros hype each other up, encourage you to be the best versions of yourself, and hold you accountable to never skip leg day. Karthik also has a brother, and from fraternity brothers, and I would like to say that even though Jackie's parents had said she doesn't have any sisters, I do see you as a sister. And so to be extended the title of bro tells me that Karthik really does see Jackie as his family already before this day. So today, you are officially joined together as a new family, surrounded by both family in blood and in spirit, and we're all rooting for your success and happiness. So to the both of you, congratulations, and I hope you PR at life together forever.
Give it up for Emily. All right, folks. Now it's time for our best man and brother of the groom. Give it up, please, for Surya.
Hey, everyone. In case you don't know me from my 14 dances tonight, I'm Surya, the brother of the groom. Speeches are always a little boring, and I know we just all sat through my dad's TED Talk, so I'll try to keep this light. Front and back is crazy. Karthik and Jackie, I'm seriously super happy for you both, and this day has just been beautiful. You clearly made the right call. But Jackie, before the 30-day Amazon return window expires, I feel obligated to give you the truth and the fine print of what you're really getting yourself into. First off, you know when you speed up a YouTube video and you watch it at 2x speed to cram for an exam? That's how Karthik's normal life is. He operates at 2x speed. There's no chill, no warm-up lap. It's just full throttle all the time. He's always running around from place to place and getting stuff done. One time, his tennis coach told him to go and pick up all the balls. And I don't know how many of you play tennis, but that's usually the worst part, right? You go, pick up all the balls slowly. Everyone else was just doing it like that, right? Karthik was sprinting around, back and forth, and eventually he just hit his hand on the side of the post and ripped it open. So all that is to say, Jackie, I really hope you can help to calm him down. And I've seen you be able to do that so far, so I'm really grateful for that. And let us know if you find his off switch, because we still haven't. All right, secondly, Karthik is almost to a fault insanely supportive, like a little too much. He's the kind of guy that if his friends are jumping off a bridge, like if all those guys just went and jumped off, he would be cannonballing after them. He would dive. I had an origami phase in middle school. Karthik, do you remember this? Yeah. Do you remember this? It's an origami ninja star. One day, I was a little interesting kid, right? I had an intrusive thought, and I said, Karthik, what if we made the world's largest origami ninja star? Wouldn't that be cool? Now, like, most normal brothers would say, bro, that's stupid. Like, let's go play outside. But instead, Karthik helped me turn that dream into a reality. He did all the research on the Guinness Book of World Records, how to apply. He helped me displace 1,000 square feet in our living room, move all the couches, put out all the paper, and actually build the thing. That's one of my most cherished memories. Now, while we didn't get into the Guinness World Record book, we did get an email asking us to never contact them again. All right. Finally, Jackie, this is really what I admire most about Karthik. He's a connector of people. So, we have our hometown friend group, subtle plug to the league. We're all off adulting in different cities now, and it's hard to stay quite as connected. We have a group chat, and if I send a message, I'll maybe get one like. If Balaji sends a meme, crickets. But the second that Karthik sends a message, it's like a Category 5 earthquake. Oh my God. My phone will be shaking like this, and Ishi will be like, Surya, why is your phone shaking so much? Can you like mute it? And it'll just be Karthik like telling us something that kicked off a conversation about the Falcons' latest kicking woes. Yeah, he connects people together when together physically as well, always making an effort to be super inclusive and make other people feel really welcome. And that's super evident with the giant friend group these guys have, so that's awesome. During our childhood, he directed, produced, and edited countless feature films on iMovie. And one interesting thing is he never really wanted to be in front of the camera that much. He highlighted other people. He's really supportive, inclusive, so that's something really great about Karthik. Karthik, I've never seen you this happy, not even when you won the spelling bee, which is, I know, your most prized possession, or when you won our fantasy football league. Still, I've never seen you this happy. I remember in 2018 when Karthik was like, bro, I met this girl at the CRC, and like, she's really cute, and I think I can't quit my job now. Seriously, he had his resignation letter ready to go. And Karthik, I have to say I'm glad you stuck around. You stuck around. Jackie, you came into our family 7 years ago and clicked instantly. You bring such a bright light into every room, and you're the only human I've met that can really match his 24/7 energy level. So it's great to see you guys doing that together. I've seen you already achieve so much and lean into each other's hobbies, and you truly make each other happy, and I think that's really all you can ask for. I know you guys are going to continue to do amazing things, and I can't wait to be a small part of it. So enjoy the night, have fun in Hawaii. Not too much fun. I don't want a nephew yet. But anyways, cheers. Let's all raise a glass to the bride and groom. Let's have some fun tonight.
Yeah, give it up.
Alrighty. So I do want to let some of Karthik's best friends just say a couple quick words.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I would say, for those who don't know me, but y'all know who I am. I'm Daryl, Karthik's friend, and I've had the pleasure of knowing him for some time now, and Jackie for a while as well. When I look back to when I first met Jackie, I remember leaving that Iron Age and thinking, wow, I'm full. But I also thought, wow, my heart is full because I knew that I would be attending your wedding one day. She's such a wonderful person, and I'm so glad I've had the pleasure of watching my friend grow with you. When I think back to my first impression of Karthik, it was a little different. According to him, I don't remember exactly this way, but I walked up and knocked the glasses off of his head. But I'd say I knocked some sense into his head because 19 years later, we're here, and he's making the best decision of his life. I also want to acknowledge the amazing group of people that have come here today from all walks of life. I mean, it's beautiful to see so many different people come to support you guys, and it's amazing. You got black people up here doing the Bhangra, and so they're an amazing couple. And I just want to say I'm wishing you guys a lifetime of peaks in national parks and peaks in life. So I love you guys, and have a great night.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Pratham Merchant, and I'm one of Karthik's oldest friends. He is one of my best friends.
I'm Karthik. Despite having a longer name than him, I'm one of Karthik's shortest friends, actually. So. Pratham, I woke up this morning at the beautiful Swan Overlook, the Estate House, and I couldn't get this one word out of my head. And I honestly want to make it the word of the day.
Where's that word? Where's that word?
I think it's gratitude. The word's gratitude. Look, I know some of y'all know me and Pratham as jokesters. This one's gonna be serious. Straight up.
The biggest thing that we want to emphasize is how grateful we are to be here today, to be able to witness the beautiful couple grow together. And we're grateful to see Karthik from all his stages of life, from when he was playing basketball at YMCA with his Derrick Roses, to his TG era, IYKYK, but overall transforming into a mature and a model son, a model brother, a model friend, and soon to be a model father. So, and to finish off, also a model husband. Right?
Okay, to actually put that into words, golf terms, if you will. Daryl, I'm looking at you. Basically, Karthik started off with slicing his drive 300 yards to the right. And then, you know what? He did a great approach shot, and guess what? It went in. That thing went in, straight up. Well, actually, we've been lurking around in the background watching Jackie and Karthik become who they are today. And I truly believe that their whole lives have been leading up to this specific moment.
So, Jackie and Karthik, thank you for making us a part of your journey. And Jackie, he's your problem now.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Before we wrap up, I just want to take a quick moment to thank everyone for being here. I can't thank everyone individually, but we've invited our closest 250 friends, and we're happy to celebrate with all of you. To Jackie, everyone says that it's fate and it would have happened in every lifetime, and I completely believe that's true. But at the same time, I think I had to continuously try to get you. Not in the way that you ever rejected me, but I always kept Jackie around. I always kept Jackie as my best friend, and I knew it was eventually going to lead to something. I knew I couldn't make my move too early. I knew I couldn't quit my job at the CRC.
I knew that I had to just continue to be persistent with Jackie. I knew that before we started dating, I had to convince my parents that I had to visit my loving aunt and uncle in Ohio every year for Thanksgiving. No one knew why. They were like, wow, you really love us. But I'm so lucky to have you, and I can't believe that we're about to start our journey together. We don't have much more of a speech, and I know you guys have sat through quite a lot of ceremonies between yesterday and today. So with that, Jesse, I think we're ready to open up